We are 4 days, count them, 4 days away from the Nevada caucuses and the first state in the race with a significant Latino population. So let's discuss with Kristian Ramos, a former spokesman for the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, and Albert Morales, a senior political director of Latino Decisions. I'm so glad to have both of you on. So let's talk, gentlemen. Albert, you first. Latinos make up 29% of Nevada's population, 20% of the state's registered voters. Who do you expect the Latino population there will support? I know it's not a monolith, but overall, who do you think it is?
I think the money's on Bernie, and for obvious reasons. He's been there the longest. He's got a stellar operation. He brought on Chuck Rocha early on the campaign. They've been at it for, 5 years? This isn't their first rodeo in Nevada, so they know a lot of the local activists and the leadership in the community. So I would give him the edge tonight, and we'll see how they perform tomorrow night in the debate. Right. I think not only Bernie, but also Vice President Biden has a lot riding on this. And don't count out Mayor Bloomberg. I mean, he's not even on the ballot, but he's polling at 6%. So that's nothing to sneeze at.
All right, Kristian, you're smiling from ear to ear. What's going on?
That was a hot take, Bloomberg coming in there. So look, I agree with Albert that Bernie is in the pole position right now. This is his to lose. He's invested quite a bit of money in the Latino population there. It's interesting, though. We're seeing conflicting polling on this right now. You had the Telemundo poll coming out today that actually had Biden in first. They're in a virtual tie when you're looking at it in terms of the difference, margin of error there. But then if you're looking over at the Univision Latino Decisions poll, you actually have Bernie up by a significant number. Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see who is able to put it all together and win this thing tomorrow.
Well, let me ask you about this, Kristian, because you warned that despite Trump's xenophobic comments and his administration's inhumane treatment of immigrants in detention camps, you said that Latino support for Trump is very real and could hurt the Democratic candidates. In the 2016 election exit polls, 28% of Latino voters supported Trump, according to a recent Pew Research Center poll. 30% of Latino voters approve of the job Trump has done as president thus far. How can he be getting that much support from a group he is trying to keep from entering the country?
So this is a two-part answer here. Number one, let's start with the Democrats.
All right, save some time, though, for Albert, but go on.
Of course. Democrats are underperforming right now with a generic Democrat only getting 65% of the Latino vote. In order to win the White House, we need around 70%. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about the economy. We're not talking about health care. We're not talking about things that these voters actually really care about. On the other side of it, you have Donald Trump. All he talks about is the economy. All he talks about is the benefits of the economy. Did he do any of those things? No, he's benefiting from Barack Obama's economy, but he talks about it incessantly. Okay. The other piece here, go right ahead.
Okay, sorry, but I want to get Albert in because, Albert, you don't agree with that 30% figure, right?
No, I'm not ready to hit the panic button here like my good friend Kristian. Bottom line is 30% approval rating doesn't necessarily translate to votes on Election Day. A few things remain constant. If you ask Latino voters today whether they plan on participating in their presidential primary, some north of 70% will say that they do. That number is usually around 50% for your presidential primary. Mm-hmm. And let's look at previous presidential campaigns. We usually see an uptick in support for the Democratic nominee once she or he is established. Okay. Once we have a nominee, I think you're going to see that number come down significantly.
I enjoy this conversation, and we'll make more time for you guys to come back. Kristian and Albert, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good luck. Good luck.